Alright, we're back doing some more Common Core Geometry, Module 4, Lesson 11. And on page 137, we'll look at Exercise 2. A quadrilateral region is defined by the system of inequalities below, y less than or equal to x plus 5, and so on. So for anyone who wanted to see it from start to finish, I just opened up GeoGebra. I've got my algebra window, my graphics window, and my input window down at the bottom. So I'm just going to go down to the input window and I'm just going to put these inequalities in there. Y less than or equal to x plus 5. So y, I'm going to use the less than, followed by equal, x plus 5. And it automatically shades and does everything. That is pretty neat. I'm going to do y greater than or equal to x minus 4. Y greater than or equal to x minus 4. And I'll just type it in just like that, hit enter, and it'll shade that. How about y less than or equal to 4? And y greater than or equal to negative 5/4 x minus 4. So I'm going to put negative, I'm going to put a parenthesis, 5 divided by 4. Put a closed parenthesis. Well, I'm going to hit the asterisk for times x just in case. I don't know if I need it or not, but I'm pretty sure it'll do the calculation. Minus 4. All right, and I could zoom out a little bit. Maybe I'll even turn the grid on. Put that here, put that here, here, here. I'm just hiding these for a second so I can get the grid on. Turn these back on. I was just using the hide and unhide to turn this on. So I can find the region. So here we see our quadrilateral, this darker color in there. And it asks us to find the vertices of this quadrilateral. We can certainly do that. I could try and guess at them by putting the point out here, but no matter what I do, I can never get it to just be exact. So what I think is a better solution is to actually go ahead and redraw these as lines. So I'm just going to actually draw lines in here. So this time I'll just say there y is equal to x plus 5, y is equal to x minus 4, y is equal to 4, and y is equal to negative 5/4. So I'm just going to try and put it in x minus 4. See if we can draw that. Looks pretty good. I'm going to actually use this quick hide tool. If you don't like to do that, you could use the hide tool over here, over here, I guess. It's over here somewhere. The show hide object tool, and click on your the things you want to hide. So I could do that. You click on these, and when you actually click off, it actually hides. But I like this one. I think it's just quicker. All right. So anyway, I can see my lines, and now it's going to be a lot easier to mark those vertices if I just select the intersect tool. I can select two lines, it'll find the intersection, such as this. I could also, I'll do that again, because I didn't want to accidentally get the origin there. Or I could just kind of go right to about where the point is, and maybe get the intersection. And right here I have the coordinates of all my points, negative 4, 1, 0, negative 4, 8, 4, and negative 1, 4. Also asked me question C here, which quadrilateral is defined by these inequalities? How can you prove your conclusion? So from looking at it, I mean, it's certainly, just from looking at it, it's not a square or rectangle, but it's possible that it's a trapezoid. maybe these lines are parallel. We can do some measurements to prove that. I'm just going to use this this measurement tool. Slope is a choice, so let's look at the slope of this line and this line. And it turns out the slope of both of these is 1, so these are indeed parallel lines. So it looks like we have a trapezoid. It wants us to find the perimeter of the quadrilateral and the area of the quadrilateral. All right, so I think the easiest thing to do then is just actually use the polygon tool. I'll click on that, and we'll click on the vertices. So we'll click on each one, go back to the one where we started to complete it, and we should be able to find the area with the measurement tool. So I can just click on it. It's giving me 49.5. And we should be able to find the perimeter because when we created the polygon, it created each of these sides and automatically measured them for us. If it did not do that, or you did not have algebra window turned on, you could just use the distance and measure each of those. But since they're already on, I'm just going to go to the input window, and whenever it says A with a subscript 1, the way we noted it here is A underscore 1 plus B underscore 1 plus C underscore 1 plus D underscore 1. Make sure I think I didn't do that right. There's something missing there. I need to make this a plus. A1, B1, C1, and D1. So when I go ahead, it created that up here, and it looks like 30.96. That concludes that question. And so that's about all for now. We'll be back with another activity soon.